In the last 15 months, I invested more than 70,000 euros in courses, training programs, and a mastermind. Here are screenshots of those payments. So hi, my name is Nick, and in this video, I'm gonna share, was it worth it? What did I learn? And there's one cool idea I wanna share with you, which can maybe be helpful to you as well. Currently, I have a business called NJ Media. We're at the run rate around 1 million per year, and our goal is to scale our company to 10 million, and I'm sharing our principles, our lessons, and everything that can be helpful for you as well in your journey. So, the biggest takeaway from all of those courses and programs is it doesn't solve a problem. When you buy such things like that, it doesn't immediately solve you the problem. But when I bought it, I felt immediately like, I fixed my problem. But the realization is that when I bought something, I just bought information and access to other people that can help me in my search or in my way to solve my problems. Most of the time when I bought courses or training programs, I had a particular problem I wanted to solve, such as lead generation, sales, closing appointments, etc. And when I bought it before, I was like, when I buy it, the problem's gonna go away. It never goes away. I had to execute, had to do stuff. They do not solve the problem immediately. They just give you access to stuff or people who can give you advice with which you can solve the problem quicker. The second biggest realization, when I was at the mastermind, particularly Sam Owen's mastermind, I saw guys doing 100K, 200K, 300K, 1 million per month and even more. What that did, it upgraded my level of thinking. So I was like, these guys are pretty much the same as me, maybe even a little bit smarter, a little bit dumber, but the same as me. And they're doing these numbers. And I was like, oh shit, I can also do these numbers. There's no difference between us, right? When you meet people, it's like breaks some of the limiting beliefs I have in my mind, and that's also a really good thing. So when you're buying these things, you're actually getting access to the people, which is a really good thing. The next thing I learned from these things was that it helped me to understand much quicker where the market is going. Because those people who are doing more money than me, they have a higher level of thinking long term. So I was learning from them how they think long term, what kind of strategic plans are they gonna do, what they're planning to do. And that helps me also to adjust our thinking in our company, which is NJ Media, what we gonna do and how we gonna adjust. So that's also an important thing. Number 4, the biggest takeaway was that the biggest constraint in my business is actually me. I learned, and I actually did this, I learned that I need to have higher level of people around the company, inside the company, in order to scale and grow. And I understood that myself, I cannot do everything, and I need better people, stronger leaders inside of the business, and giving them opportunity to make this the biggest opportunity. Such as for them, the opportunity to make so much money with the company rather than without the company. That's number 1. Second thing, to have much fun with the company rather than without the company. And number 3, feel as a family, which have a certain goal, what we want to get and want to achieve. And also keep in mind that every person has identity and they have their own kind of things, their own kind of missions. Help them to actually get it themselves. So that's also a thing that I learned. I learned a lot of things about leadership from these masterminds, particular from the courses. Most of the time, I learned a lot more tactics, strategies, what I could do, how I could do this one thing, and that is also helpful. But the biggest thing for me was the access to people when I bought those things, when I met them, and the biggest shift is like mind shift. Because from those masterminds which I bought from Sam, I haven't completed the course programs, which he has like recordings of previous events. I haven't done it. Most of the value I get is basically from these events, when I meet people, when I see them. That's something that for our own products in Latvian market and English market, we are incorporating as well. So we're having these live events where people can meet each other. And a lot of people get high amount of value from actually talking to different people in different niches, but seeing the opportunity. Seeing a guy who's pretty much the same as you, but making 10 times more money, or 5 times more money or 5 times more profit, and seeing that inspires and opens the mind. The next thing is when we buy these programs and courses and masterminds, it actually helps us to sell more. Why? Because the whole team, I myself included, and the whole team, they got more confident. They're like saying, hey guy, dude, like we are investing 40K as well in our training just to solve this one problem. With the investment you're paying us, which is 1/10 of the price we paid, we're gonna solve you this, that, and that, and that, and we're actually gonna do that for you. It increases the confidence, and it gives, I would say, a small angle to actually use in our sales, which helps us to enroll more people. And there's another saying I learned, but this was, you cannot attract premium buyers if you're also not buying premium things. Such as, if you're selling something for 3,000, let's say a service, the question you should ask yourself, have you ever bought a service that costs 3,000 or more? If not, maybe that's why you're struggling to sell it, right? That's a cool idea you can think about. And the final biggest lesson is that all of your goals, everything you can achieve basically. You just have to figure out your skills, your character traits, your beliefs, and you can actually achieve anything you want. And one of the things that I had the belief was, man, my clients, maybe sometimes they don't have money. And then I met a girl called Maria, and if you're watching this video, it's gonna be funny. So she was from South America. I don't know which country specifically, but South America. And the income level is pretty similar to our Western Europe, right? It's very similar income level. So she was like, Nix, everybody has money. Look at the streets, there's so many cars. All of your clients probably have a car. That car probably costs from 3 to 20 or 30,000. Everybody has money. You just need to make your offer so good that people want to buy actually your offer, and they can see that there is an opportunity to actually get the money they need to invest in your services. And what she taught me was that show your clients how they could get the money to actually buy if they do not currently have the money in the bank, which means sell their stuff, sell their car, sell their unused clothing, sell maybe a computer they don't use to get the money to buy your services and to invest in them. And that was a big lesson I learned. And again, it comes from meeting different people in different niches, but trying to achieve the same goal, and kind of going towards the same Everest, how we call it. And yeah, that was really useful. So I hope you like this video. This is a little bit different format. Let me know, and let me know what you think about my beard. This is a new beard, right? I'm doing the goatee style. So let me know. Stay sharp, stay sexy, and I see you at the next video.